Hey, shalom, shalom. This is Moth Maya Shalom, but the Pariums and Moths and the Israels and the Ephraim. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praises and honors to my power Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakakadash. Shalom to the Akim Agwa from the mind that's tuned to this video. Let's preach to the brothers, sisters, and children that's tuned into this video. Um, my do quick hitter. It is a conversation was brought up, and I was talking to a homegirl, and then her roommate came into the hopped into the conversation, and her roommate and his girlfriend hopped in. And they started talking about certain things and asked me about certain things, and I disagree with them because they were what they were doing, they were going off. Now they don't know about the truth. They do not know that they are Israelites and all that stuff. When I try to explain some of the stuff that is just going off in the Bible, they say that's bull hockey, and they think that it's all made up, and what I believe in is just false, and it is basically say a whole bunch of stuff. That conversation ended after that because I told my homegirl I would talk to her later. Cause it just made me mad, had vexed me in the spirit, and I try to explain it. And obviously they don't wanna buy into that. They're talking about sex for marriage and all that. And I told them no, sex is marriage, which I don't have to say. I will do a lesson on that later. But it's crazy to me because these people view themselves as spiritual people. That's what they say. They'll say, "Yeah, I'm spiritual," you know, um, but they don't know what they're talking about, right? The book of Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. You can sit here and be like I'm spiritual and I know about this and this and my my third eye and all this other stuff. And I got I got an arraignment assortment of rocks in my room. When you could learn about all this stuff, but you're not coming to the truth. So what is it for? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't carry any weight. Uh, and it's crazy to me because they like when you try to tell these people these things, you could just really read in the Bible. It's like they don't consider it. They be like it's stupid. They say it's stupid before they even give it a shot, which is crazy to me. Which obviously I understand is the will of the Lord, but like you don't want to be in that way. This is a bad way to be because you're really just setting yourself up from damnation. The book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and his ass his master's crib. But Yasha Allah doth not know. My people does not consider. Our people don't even consider. And it's a sad thing to see. Because our people were so great. And all it takes for us to have this wisdom and this knowledge for us to get back to where we were. But so many people they denounce it before they even know what's going on for real. You know what I'm saying? And again, we all know that it's up to the Lord because some people will try to give it a shot and they won't be able to understand it. It's not meant for everybody. Book of Jeremiah chapter 22, 4, it's like chapter 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are childish children, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. The, these 12 tribes, Israel, Yashar Allah, they're dumb. They're just stupid. Sadish means stupid. They're stupid. And they're wise to do evil and to do good they have no knowledge, right? Like, man, stuff we were talking about, and I'm like, bro, that's going off. That's weird. And they were trying to say, no, it's not, which it is. So, and they think they think that stuff is normal. It's not. And then it's so, some you can just go on and on and on, but you can't really expect much from people. Like the precept says, they drink iniquity like it's water, right? Matter of fact, let's just bring it out. Let's just bring it out. The book of Job, chapter 15, verse 16. How much more abominable and filthy is man which drinketh iniquity like water? These people sin like it's a necessity to live. You need water to live, man. You don't need you just and then sin make is you don't live sinning. It leads on to death. So they do that like they drink water. It's like they need to sin because they don't know they have no bone in a spirit to do something good and evil. I mean, do something good. They only have an ought to do evil. And with that being said, I actually have another precept because I should have let off of this actually. Salakia, ever learning, 'cause they think they know everything. but they don't know a damn thing. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 22. The knowledge of wicked is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. These people are learning this stuff, and it's saying they understand what's going on. They don't come shoot down the Bible, which is proven. These prophecies have happened. These prophecies that are coming, they're forming right in front of our eyes, and they'll sit here and say it's Buwaki, or like a lot of them are under the Christian that Jesus juice, so they think they believe in those fables, and you know what I'm saying. They have no wisdom because they're wicked. There's no wicked. There's no wisdom in the wicked. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Our people have discontinued from the heritage. They have discontinued from our heritage, right? Now, in the later half of that precept, we know that we were going through those curses. That's why we're here in Babylon now. But a select few, the Lord has given the eyesight to be able to see and come back and attempt to come back to the heritage. Now, obviously, we can't really keep it in perfection. It's impossible to do everything for us to be completely, upright. Because, it says our wickedness, our rich, it's like our righteousness as dirty rags. And we are still in captivity, so we can't keep every Sabbath. We can attempt to keep every Sabbath, right? We get rehearse these righteous acts and rehearse to do better and offend less, right? But it is the select people that's making that conscious effort. Now, a lot of our people though, they don't even know who we are. They be like, man, they think our history started when we get on the slave boat, and they think our heritage is sagging pants and you know what I mean. So it's a lot of our people don't know our heritage, and our heritage really goes back to us being the true king, the true children of the Lord, kings and princesses of the world. The book of John, chapter 3, verse 19. And this is condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because these are evil. We don't know our heritage. They drink iniquity like water, and they can never come into the truth. These people are the wicked, and they can't understand, and they can never come into truth because their deeds are wicked. The dark hate light. It could be dark in a room, and you turn on the light. Where that dark go and run away? It's gone because that light conceals it. So the people that are so wicked, they will keep away from the truth. They don't want to even hear it. They don't give it the time of day. They don't give it the time of day. John 3:20. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest their deeds should be reproved. And the people that hate the light is because they're so evil. They're wicked. And the only way they come to light is if they repent, right? And they change their ways. But what's crazy is these people. It's so crazy because we live in a world. Woe to them that call bitter sweet and sweet bitter. These people think some of the stuff they're doing is normal, and they believe it's just not wrong with that. What you talking about? I'm not going off. They try to turn around and say I'm the weird one. Because this world that we live in is just it's off. There's no order. The book of Luke, chapter 13, verse 3, I tell you, nay, but except you repent, ye shall likewise perish. So these people need to repent. Repent, and repent, right? But unfortunately, you understand that it's not going to happen. And now, some people will repent. So, I'm not going to say some people are not going to repent and change their ways, but the mass majority of people are not. Because it's not supposed to happen. The book of Zechariah, chapter 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in the land, say of hot and wine, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, and the third shall be left therein. 2/3 have to go, have to be alive. They gotta go. The Lord's going to do it in His return, and then after that, they will be reborn back into the kingdom, right and right, all in righteousness. So you got to give all praise and honors. Oh, I want to say, I don't want this lesson was edifying, and it would give you some light. Give all praises and honors my power Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Rakakadash. Shalom to the Akamagwaf and the Bible that tuned this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that tuned this video. Shalom.